Ispodešam par stvari krene. Jel vidiš sad? Ne znam.
Evo ga, kreće, start watching. O, da.
Jel u redu tako?
Pa je, ništa posebno, samo ja moram onda, čekaj da vidim. A ovako malo, dobro. Da vidim sad bolje.
Ako ću mogu da skratim sa strane još.
Mogu da... Koliko možeš, ali manje više vrlo je to blizu. Možeš još malo, ako možeš, ali nemoj da ti to uzme energiju.
Pa jok, ovako može.
Bravissimo, my friend.
Samo malo. I od ozgo, ne znam.
Ma bravo.
Je to okej tako?
Ma odlično.
Eto. Ne znam da li treba još boje, mislim da je to okej.
A to je to. Druga je stvar što bi ja volio da sam ljepši, ali to je...
I ja isto, to je i moj problem.
To već nije tema ove emisije.
Nismo ovdje zato što smo lepi, nego zato što smo šahisti.
Tako je. Evo ja ću pisati već u chatu od Twitcha. Dobrodošli srdačno svi. Srdačno dobrodošli. I welcome.
Hi, Evan Chess Master. We are having a memorial tournament to FIDE master from Bosnia by the name Sead Rashidovic, who was a very nice personality and a friend to many chess players in Bosnia, and he recently passed away suddenly. So our friend, I have a friend with me from Bosnia, FIDE master Andrija Obad, who kindly created a tournament at lichess in his honor, and you can actually join the tournament. I don't think there is a preference, like, does he have to be in the group to be playing in the tournament? He can just join.
Yes, directly. I guess it has to be in the group, but that is really not a problem because just one click, join the team.
Okay, I'll share the link as well. So this is
okay, sorry.
Okay, so this is the lichess.org team, FIDE Master Andrew team, and the join team, and then you can join the tournament as well. Just a few clicks, and that's it. Okay, so going back to the tournament started. And
so as you can see, I already made a draw, so I will of course withdraw because to do this what we are doing right now, at least decently, I will withdraw from tournament. But okay, that's also some contribution to our dear friend Sead Rashidovic. I would like to play, but hey, it doesn't matter actually in that.
With us we have our dear friend Zion Pure in Heart. That's Daniel Palacios from Utah. How are you doing, Zion? Would you like to also play in this tournament, Zion? It's also a very good tournament. You can play with GM Suat Atalik and with GM Alex Strikovic as well. So I hope you see the links. Maybe I can reshare them again. Do you see? You need to join FIDE Master Andrew's team, and then you can join the tournament. And the tournament is in the honor of recently passed away, suddenly great person and great personality, and a chess player from Bosnia, FIDE Master Sead Rashidovic. So yeah. With me is again FIDE Master Andrija Obad, who will be providing together with me the commentary. And I think we should. The most attractive game here probably is the game between Mariola and GM Grandmaster Atalik Suat. So maybe we should just join the game, and I leave it up to FIDE Master Andrija Obad to comment a bit on it. I don't know what's going on here. It seems like Suat made the move, and then Mariola kept, just went on, let his time run. Is it this guy or girl here or not?
Actually, it is enough. One move from Atalik, and that would be enough for the win. But actually, I guess Mariola is not here. That is my dear friend and member of my team. But okay, some of us didn't manage to start on time. But hey, never mind. Whenever someone starts, it's okay with us.
Okay.
It's
Okay.
already contribution, but we are happy to have Atalik and some others very, very strong players here.
Okay. So Zion is telling me I'll try to join. Thanks. You saw my game versus FIDE Master. He played a beautiful game against FIDE Master Nebojša Ristic, where he sacrificed knight for 5 points and he won 2 games against FIDE Master Nebojša Ristic. And he told me that you're a very tough opponent. He couldn't handle your opening preparation against him. Very good job, Daniel. Okay. That being said, please join the tournament if you can. So, what do you suggest, Andrea? What game should we move on to?
Yeah, maybe this one from GM, if you can do that.
GM Helmatos, Alex Strikovic, and 4Play33. Okay. So, we're already in the end game here. Looks very balanced, by the way.
Yeah, pretty much balanced. And actually, black is better a little bit. So let me count 3 and 3, 3 and 2. Yeah, pawn up, and also the advantage of better king, for instance, and other stuff. So I guess it's quite an advantage, maybe even winning advantage right now. But we will see how that goes.
So right now.
Oh yeah. Yes. Sorry.
Right now, I think that white needs to protect that pawn on a4.
Yes.
He's not going to. I don't know what's happened there. That's the only pretty much the only move. I don't see it. Now he's just lost.
Yeah. Yes, he's just lost right now, because I have to admit why didn't he defend the pawn? I don't know, but now it seems everything is over. But of course, that is what you are expecting from someone like GMs, to scare other people. I'm just joking a little bit, but that is what happens in Blitz and Bullet. Of course, this is my dear wife now on the board. Hello. And of course, she realized what we are doing and goes on.
So,
different rooms. So
basically,
maybe we can switch.
We'll see another game running out of Okay, he decided to make a move at the end. 2 more moves and that's it.
That's it. I guess this is about it, because black is queening and everything else actually in this position. So, and one thing that I think is important, this is about increment. That makes think a little more serious and gives the opportunity on the stronger side to have at least decent time to finish his game. Also avoid some unnecessary shortages of nerves and everything else in comparison with some other tempo. For instance,
3+0.
Without increment. So that is what I like when I make some tournaments like this on serious note. Then it's a decent tempo, I guess, 3 minutes and 2 seconds increment. I guess this is really nice because someone then have at least some decent opportunity to finish his game.
Okay, so we have actually 72 players currently in the tournament.
I'm
Maybe you should.
actually amazed in every possible way.
Yeah, so there are 5 more ongoing games. Maybe you should look at your team and see if. I mean, do you have to accept people to your team, or just if they when they click, they're automatically accepted?
No, I'm that free-minded that you just come and click join, and that's all.
Okay, that's nice. That's very nice.
Yes.
Okay.
So this is
okay. So
actually, yeah.
So for ongoing games, this is a game between Mookie 2002, 2400 in Bullet and Ray Miami. And
yes, Mookie is Maurice Konyichanin, FIDE master. So he's a really strong guy. So I know him.
Okay, so he's.
And this other guy, I don't really know who it is, but one thing about Maurice, but who is who here?
Well, I think Mookie is winning here. I think. Let me see. Yeah, I think no. I think the other guy is winning with. Can Mookie get a draw here? There's a problem if there's a perpetual and just keep checking him. Otherwise, I think he's dead lost if he can't.
Yes.
Because these pawns are gonna roll, you know.
Yes. I don't know if you have the opportunity to just switch sides.
Yeah.
The board so that we are watching
from the other perspective.
From our side. Yes.
Oh, hold on. That's not what I want.
No, here, left side. Let me go back and up there on the left side, right to the board, but left side on that symbols. You see symbol left one move and then all the way to the beginning, and that's symbol for turning the board.
Okay, I don't know how to do that actually. I'm quite embarrassed.
No, you don't have to be because.
Okay, so anyway, I think the Mookie lost here, but I think it's quite strange that, I don't know how the game went on, but it's not easy to get such a position against a FIDE master in.
Yeah. Especially against Moody's, because I know this guy and he's very good positional player actually.
Okay.
And he rarely comes into position which is not healthy and good.
So right now we have our friend from India, Suresh Taneru, in first, leading after, and then we have Esad Salkic playing against Haju. I'll leave it up to you to choose the game. Who would you like to watch now?
Now we may maybe watch. Just wait a moment. Okay, maybe FIDE master Hadžić Amir against Esad Salkic. They are playing.
Okay, I'll open that. Yeah, sure. Yes. So we're gonna watch from the perspective of Esad Salkic, or should we watch whatever perspective you would like? I think Hadžić leads him by 9-0, so I think it's fair thing to say that adoption in a way that they say it, modernly in nowadays in online chess, that adoption is underway. Furthermore, that Black is going to lose his queen here.
Yes, I was hoping that it will be more interesting than this, but hey, Haja did his job well, and I actually expect him to to play very well this tournament, and this is his pace.
Okay, this went well for Haja, very fast and very wrong for
Now
Essence.
he sees queen c8 and take the rook, and this is over. We may switch back.
Okay, so now Haja is leading with 2 points out of 2 games.
Yeah, I told you he's a dangerous
and then
guy.
and on second position we have Vlaiko and Vlaiko 18.
Yes.
I'm guessing you know who that
Vlaiko
is.
is Spanish, it's Vlaiko.
Yeah, with the FIDE rating of
And
2039.
rating, yeah, exactly.
Okay. So,
and okay, this is for
okay.
now, but what I don't see is those GMs. Oh, they are playing still.
Okay, so I switched to a game between Stuart Atalik and Krivaya. And Krivaya is, do we know who that is?
Krivaya, I will find that very fast, because all those nicks, you cannot just catch the guys with all these accounts.
Mm-hmm.
But Krivaya is from Bosnia, I know that. And here we go. No, he didn't put his name. I actually knew it, but my brain doesn't work these days well, so
Okay.
you forgive me for that.
So Krivaya is actually playing. Well, I think I think he got better than this, but okay. Now he's a quality down. Rook for bishop, and you know.
Actually everything else, because now there's C line.
Yep.
And
once you're a quality down and the lines are open for the rooks, it's much harder to play, and your opponent will just want to exchange rooks, and take that advantage, and you would don't like, and you will just leave him that open file because you don't want the exchange, because that helps your opponent. And then you remember that against you on the other side is a GM.
Yeah.
And the pressure keeps piling up,
Yes, which is the worst part of all. Even if you're better.
Keyboard 97 is telling us Krivaya is Mirhat Hajdarovic. Thank you for
thank you. Yes. Yes, thank you very much.
Thank you for the information. So
actually,
right now, Mirhat is trying to build a fortress and try to push, make some kind of a defense against coming attack by Suat.
Yeah, but I actually agree mostly with our world champion. He doesn't believe in fortresses, so I also don't believe much in fortresses. So rarely they are of any use to players. So you have to be really well versed.
Okay.
Save your game like that, but not with something like SWAT.
Keyboard 97, thank you for the follow.
Yeah, of course.
So let's see. What did Mirhat? What did he come up with? So.
And now, what is also important is the clock, one thing, and also some say that you have to have at least 2 weaknesses on your opponent's side to have decent chances to win. And now it's exactly that what GM Atalik is doing. He's trying to make his opponent to have more than one weakness. For now, it's a pawn on a5, but as you can see, slowly but surely it will become obvious that some things will happen on the king side. which is weakened now, at
Oh,
least
this looks
some
like,
degree.
yeah, everything is
Yeah,
weak.
yeah,
Everything is
now
weak.
everything.
We have h3 pawn, and then we have like things that cannot be moved. Like you can
Now,
see,
when you start solving things, now it's a second rank plus a5 plus
this actually
h3, and
made good sense to sacrifice queen for both rooks, because the situation was untenable. I mean, that was the only thing that Mirkat could do. Except
yeah,
now it will be very hard to defend all the pawns.
and also now this h pawn shows up and try
Yeah.
to become something more important than just a pawn. So that is another problem. Now the a pawn is free, and
Okay.
that's it. That's how it's done, one by one. One weakness, then another, and slowly but surely. And you see how those guys that are really good grandmasters, so whatever,
Yeah.
they don't
Bishop is
even
falling
have to.
now. Yeah. Rook has to
Everything is falling.
defend. Actually, now it's a little bit now. King
A
can
little bit
just,
tricky, but after king h5,
yeah,
I guess that king will play his role
and
here.
checkmate.
King. Yeah, yeah. Now that is the point. Of course.
Okay. So I think that Mirhat tried to play a decent game. He all his moves are reasonable, but then you're playing against a grandmaster who knows how to convert this kind of advantages. The smallest
Yes.
advantages of a pawn he can convert. This is far bigger advantage than that. So um
I
as
can switch back to see table.
yeah, okay. So
Okay, now
we have only
you can
one
imagine.
yeah, we have one ongoing game in the second round. Is between Domagoj Begic and MK Juice R. Let me
Yes,
see who that is. Do you know?
she's a young boy, I guess,
Mhm.
and it's already finished.
Okay.
They're finished their game, and it's already third round, I guess. So also, what I like to do with these tournaments is to leave enough space, enough time between the rounds, because you have to collect yourself. Let's say, for instance, that you lost two games in a row. Now it's really precious that you have at least some time to
Yeah,
collect yourself.
you
And
need at least like 30 seconds just to breathe in and
yeah,
breathe out
yeah,
and recollect.
yeah, yeah, that's important. And also, I would like to use this time maybe until some serious stuff happens on the board, on some board. Maybe we can just easily follow top games, maybe, and
Yeah.
switch when we
So
need
yeah.
to. You
So
agree?
um, I'll choose a game that are played by grandmasters. And I think top game right
Actually,
now
I'm between, yeah,
between Kekic and Atlik is, I guess,
yeah,
top game now.
great choice. Both title players, so let's see what happens. And what I wanted to say, actually, first of all, my friend, Daniel, I didn't do what I meant to do on the beginning of our stream. That is, congratulations from the bottom of my heart for your accomplishment in your great team, Trio Fantastico, if I pronounce that correctly.
It is.
So you reached a number of 1,000 members, if I am correct.
Yeah. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you very much, Andrea. it's something that we're working on popularization of our team and making it bigger and getting more people involved in it. Not just a big number. We want also the quality people in it, and
Yes,
um, we were fortunate enough, or just maybe the chance, or if you believe in coincidences, and I don't. Uh, when you have chances like that, we were applying for the streamers battle for the second month in a row, and we gathered our reasoning and case between in front of the leeches administrators, and they told us you have a very strong team. Thank you, congrats. But we would like more popular streamers, and we want more, and you just not yet there. And we said, okay, thank you for responding to us, explaining what's the criteria and so on. So for the month of August of 2020, we were told like that, and then we had to accept the ruling. And now in the September, I asked, "Well, so what happens now? We're still not invited?" And said, "No, no, it is still the same situation." I said, "Okay, so what can we do?" They tell us like that.
but you're persistent. You're
Yeah,
persistent guys. So
there are few certain proverbs in our language that I won't uh, say what happens when the persistent guy is persistent. It's not what a beautiful man does; it's what persistent man does. So
yeah,
we had luck, or maybe God just looked at us, and some of the regular streamers like Arab Team or Eric Rosen, they didn't show up, they didn't prepare, or they were busy or something. So anyways, 2-3 hours before the tournament, Leach's administrator said, "Hey buddy, you still want to play?" uh, okay, I mean it's 2-3 hours before the tournament. I mean, I was like shocked and said, "Yeah, sure, we want to play. We want to be part of it." And then with the team captain Mirkovic says, "Are we gonna do this?" And says, "Sure." I mean, we cannot do this. We have this saying. Uh, we had a writer. I am not sure. Hi, Kaden. How are you doing? You want to play in a good tournament with the great players? By the way, Kaden just is one of our friends here, and he was here. So this is a memorial to Sead Rashidovic, FIDE master from Bosnia who recently passed away. And with me in on stream is FIDE master Andrija Obad from Bosnia, who took his um, freedom and decided to make this occasion nice and make this tournament memorial in the honor of a very good person and a chess player and a friend like Sead was to all the who knew him. So I decided, okay. And he asked me, "Would you want to stream? Would you like to make a stream?" And I said, "Sure, why not? We're all friends." So this is the tournament, and I'm gonna share a link to Andrew's team, and you just do a few clicks, and you're in Andrew's teams, no problem, and no checkmates by leeches, and then you can play such great players as Mr. Injic, Mr. Alex Sirkovic Jelmatos, and Mr. Kekic. Yeah. So right now we're covering the game, or we're just talking while we're watching the game between Atalik and
yeah,
Kekic.
no,
Um,
precisely.
no, no, it's
I'm
okay.
saying hi to EM Young 52.
Okay, it's
I
okay.
guess you know.
Yeah, that's
I
Caden.
guess I have.
Caden is CM from United States. Um,
Oh,
and he's a very
but
good
not
player.
that Kate drop, I guess.
Oh, hi, and now we have GM Crusher. So we have two title players in our chat. One is Caden
Yeah,
Young,
great.
who is CM, I think, and he's no, well, actually not FIDE CM, but UCFF NM,
Never mind, never mind.
even
We
better. So
you're
Caden
better.
joined
Yeah,
the
drop.
yeah. So Caden joined the team, and he will probably join the tournament very fast. And the GM Crusher one is either Shaketi Feret from Israel or FIDE Master Alex Latin from Israel. So whoever is on this account, and they're both streamers, and I'm gonna give them a shout out. And Caden is also a streamer, so I am.
Actually, it's only fun for us streamers here. I guess we are having fun, but yeah, I'm joking. No, it's a great tournament.
And
Actually,
also
not in my
Ivan is
dreams.
Evan Chessmaster is
Sorry.
also a streamer, so I'm gonna give everybody a shout out. Start between
Yes, of
Evan
course.
and then with Alex Latin and Shaket Tiferet, whoever is using the counter at the moment, and then we have Caden, right? I'm young, 52. They do it right.
Also, I said hello to all the streamer guys, so we have to help each other in every possible way, because
I didn't do
once
the
you
right.
stream something, you know how difficult actually that is. You are doing sometimes 3, 4, 5, 7 things at the same time. It's not that easy, and actually also you are commenting at the same time and trying to answer the chat and everything else. So
Yeah.
great greetings to all of you streamers out there. Shout out to all of you.
And they're also not just great streamers, they're also Caden and Alex Zlatin. They're also players who played many times for Trio Fantastico and Friends. So also, yeah, Alex Zlatin is also our team leader in Trio Fantastico and Friends.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
So you
We're among the friends.
yeah. So you are very friendly to each other. That's great to see.
Okay.
And that is what actually we need these days. We need so much to be with each other and to help in every possible way, to promote chess, to promote friendship, to promote love, to promote everything well besides that. So my team actually was founded because of that, in revolt to all of this situation, and to I wished to make a place where we will gather and play chess and love each other and love chess. And I guess that is, for me, that is the most important thing of all.
Yeah. So Andrea is saying very nice things here, and I agree 100%, 200%, 1000%. You please. But what Caden is saying here is that the game looks like a draw, and it's a very, very, very tricky game. Is that? And Caden is also saying, sorry I couldn't play the last few Bundesligas. I had some school, but I will try to play now on. Caden, it's okay. You know, you play when you can play, and you are very welcome to anytime you can play.
Of course.
Yeah. So yeah, CM Kekic is playing at excellent game, and he's making it difficult. And to me, it looks like the no player here can make a progress. By the way, it looks like very close game.
Yeah, me too. But now we are going down to 11, 10 seconds or so. So faster player will win.
And Keyboard97 says in
maybe
in our Balkan language is saying Kekic is defending very well. That's his strongest suit in chess. Yeah.
Yeah, nice comment, and we thank a lot to Keyboard 97 because he's very useful to this chat.
Yeah.
And Okay, great thing to. So be free to chat,
Okay.
to post your comments, of course.
Okay. So game between Balotelli 4-5-9. I still don't know. Maybe Keyboard knows who that is.
You know, sorry to interrupt you, but where is your mouse now? Stop there, stop there.
Yeah.
Stop there with your mouse. No, 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 no. Okay, now, where you were just seconds ago, go there with your mouse.
Here.
Up
Analysis.
there, up there, up there. Your
Oh,
mouse. And there,
flipboard. Yeah, flipboard.
yes, left, 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 left.
Oh, it's okay. It's
Go
okay.
left.
I figured it out. Figured it out. I know what you
Yeah,
mean.
yeah, okay, okay, now that's it.
Okay. So
So that we can maybe watch the games from the white side
okay.
sometimes, maybe.
So
The
as I'm seeing this now that Jim Jelmatos or Alexis Sirkovic is leading the tournament with 3 points, and we have a Simplon and Windy Camel and Flyco and Hadja with 3 points. And then we have Ray Miami, Kekic, and Atalik with 2.5 out of 3.
My wife just asked me if I will have my meal, but no, I'm very strong in my decision not to eat much because I have to lose my weight, which is not so easy. Many of you know how it is.
So let's see.
And I
Oh,
have my
so now
fruits here.
hmm,
You can see. Sorry.
that's very nice. I'm just saying that now we have two strong games. One is between Simplon. Who is this? This is a Hungarian player with 2264 rating. Does anybody know who that
Okay,
is?
I would prefer if you switch back to Haja and
Anatolic. So
yes,
you want me to
please.
switchboard or leave it as it is?
Whatever. Leave it as it is if you want.
Okay.
Atalik and Haja. Okay, it's okay. And anyhow, so now you can see here, Atalik is attacking. Haja is a very good, actually excellent player on bullet and blitz player. He's very imaginative and but here the position is not so great. Yeah, now after
There's no
knight h4, I'm
there's no way
afraid
to
that
defend
yeah,
G2.
maybe c4 or something, but doesn't help actually.
Oh, hi,
Really.
hi.
So
And now we have another title player in our chat. He's also one of my moderators as Caden made. That's GM Derek. That's National Master Derek Wu, and he is also a former student. I don't know if it's a current former student of Mirkovic and Borky, if I'm not mistaken.
oh really?
Yeah, and
So then
also
you
his sister Rochelle is a former junior world champion, and she was coached also by Mirkovic. Is that right? I think I got it right,
uh,
Derek. So
uh, great
Derek,
shout out to GM Derek. Uh, Obviously a great player and GM. So we are glad to have you
but
here, sir.
okay, he's not a GM, yes, but he's playing a very okay, all right, except Borky was never my coach. Okay, Borky Mirkovic was, Borky wasn't. Okay. Okay, so also Derek is a streamer. He's a national master at the moment, and he's a very fast player. And
Oh,
he's
okay.
improving, and he's 17 years old. He's a young a guy
Oh, then he will.
with a big upsides, I think.
Okay, here we have a result. Maybe we can switch back
Okay,
to
so
tournament
yeah,
table.
yeah. This was lost for Haja, unfortunately.
Yeah, yeah.
And I'm just gonna switch to game between simple and. By the way, and, yeah, I mean it, Derek. And Derek has also played many times for Trio Fantastico and friends. He has helped us win some very good tournaments and saved us from being relegated in Bundesliga many times. And when he's in role and he's in his flow state, big flow states, it's very hard to um, stop him. Even if he's facing a GM or something.
Okay, that's nice to hear. Also, especially because he's a young person and he will improve. So you can imagine where he will be very soon.
Oh, by the way, so let me repeat. Maybe like a sounding like a broken record. But yeah, this is a memorial tournament in the honor of the FIDE Master Rasidovic Sead from Bosnia. Here with me on stream is FIDE Master Andrija Obad from Bosnia, and we are providing commentary for the tournament. And whoever wants to join the tournament, I'll provide the link in the description. And you just need to be part of FIDE Master Andrew's team, and it's easy just to join the team just with a few clicks of the mouse. And by the
Maybe,
way, uh, Derek has a very expensive mouse, and that's very easy. And he's fast on this mouse. Uh,
yeah.
yeah,
I see you guys know each other very well,
yeah.
so I'm glad to see that and
Back
to
at
hear.
yeah,
Yeah,
back at the game, and it feels that Alex Strikovic is very low on time, but he has an increment here, so um, it's a very balanced and equal game. But may add, I don't see easy way for any of the players to
I
break
don't know
through.
exactly who this Simplon guy is, but nevertheless, if we look at his rating, it's clear he's very strong player, of course.
Yeah, he's
So 24-16, it's a really great rating. So that speaks loudly about his strength. But of course, here White have this 8 pawn and some chances, of course, for sure,
now it
to
seems
play
like
for a win. But
uh, yeah, now it seems like the black made a mistake here by allowing that pawn to be captured on a file, and that a pawn is huge advantage. If
yes,
white can keep it, yeah.
but also it's not that easy because of that rook you see now, and this attack on g2 pawn. And now, how do you proceed this? It's not easy to win, even if you imagine black not to have that pawn on f4. It's still not easy to prove that you will win this. You have to try, but it's not easy for sure.
Yeah. Furthermore, black seems like he's trying to checkmate white with king
Yeah,
coming all the way
first,
down.
yeah, f5. I was just I meant to suggest this, and now that is the point. Now black has also
A pass
passed
pawn.
pawn, this pawn, and now things are changing. I guess maybe now at least black. I wonder if he's no. It's like a balanced chances.
Oh, and we have another friend in our chat. It's Worship, and Worship is a moderator in many channels and himself a streamer. And he's a
Yeah, hello.
amateur chess player as me, and maybe a little bit better. How you doing, Worship? And he's a moderator on Chessbra as well, and many other channels. And he's a very trusted and trusted person on Twitch in Twitch chess community.
Well,
Uh,
hello to watch. it's interesting, Nick. We should make some competition for most funny Nick or most interesting Nick on Twitch or maybe on lichess. What do you think?
Yeah, we should. And the game ended in a draw, as you suggested that it was very hard for anybody to make progress. I think actually that the black might have been better here. Uh,
Yeah, also.
yeah. So the draw it
So
is. So right now, the fourth round ended. We have only two players with perfect score, 4 out of 4. That being Vlaiko, 18, which
yeah,
is Vlaiko Stanisic with a FIDE rating of 2039, and we have Sean C83. I don't know who that is. Maybe
no, that is Sam from Sarajevo.
okay,
It's a pretty decent, not just decent, but really good player.
okay,
Also on this space, actually, he's more than decent. Uh,
and but
and
oh, and I'm sorry to interrupt you. They're decent, but we have a play game with two GMs now.
oh, okay,
We
let's
have a
switch to
game
that.
between Alexa Sirkovic and Suat Atlik. By the way, Worship, I uh, continues sounding as a broken record, um, and saying that this is a memorial to recently deceased FIDE master Rasidovic Sead from Bosnia. With me in the stream is FIDE master Andrija Obad, who came to idea to commemorate and make a nice gesture of making a memorial tournament in honor of Sead Rashidovic, and we came up with the idea to stream it and to comment on the games. Um, so you can, if you don't have links, I have copied them many times. I'm just gonna. It's a Swiss system tournament. We're already in the middle, but you can join the team and you can join the tournament if you want to get a game against some very strong players. We are quite happy with the number of people in the tournament and the strength of the players.
Yeah, actually, I
We have
just
now
wanted
like
to.
79, almost 80 players,
It
and
is amazing. It is amazing. If you asked me before, I didn't uh, hope for a moment that it would be such a tournament, and I'm also grateful to those two GMs that came. This is no money tournament and no prestige in any way, so they're really showing their respect for their colleague.
yeah, well,
That's beautiful gesture, spotlight gesture, and also as a human beings, we need more of that. It's not only the rating points, the money or prestige or anything
and our
like
friend
that. It's
War.
just
Okay, sorry to interrupt you. I agree
no.
with your words, Andrea. Wash just said I cannot play. I have to take care of something, so can't stay long. I wanted to come and see you guys, my friends. Thank you so much for your kind words. And other than that, we want to just say like that these guys are great chess players. GM Alex Strikovic and Suat Atalik, and they're also very kind human beings. Of course, Sead Atalik is a legend, of course, in chess circles. Everybody knows him for at least 30, 40 years, Many chess grandmasters studied his games, from 30 years ago. For great chess player and super GMs nowadays. Other than that, yeah, he just shows up like that and he says he wants to play and help with this tournament. And our other GM here, Alex Strikovic, aka Jelmatos, just said, I knew Sead Rashidovic. We were very good friends in chess club Crvena Zvezda some X years ago, like probably 30, 40 years ago, which is an eternity. But when you have a chess friend in these areas, this area of the world, chess
It's for
friendship last.
life, of
Yeah,
course.
chess friendship lasts forever, and just go wherever you want, and just who is my chess friend in the city, and just they welcome you with the best of greetings and welcome. Yeah.
Actually, like real relatives or family, uh, that is what I always mention to other people that are not playing chess or interested at chess in any way. That chess people are really, really that great that their solidarity and when they start to be friends, they really mean that seriously.
I think
No matter over the what happens over the board. So it is a war over the board, but besides that, we are really cool people. Mainly, sometimes we have we
yeah.
are not, of course, but hey,
Sometimes we get tilted, but other than that, we are, I think, mainly calm people.
yeah,
Um,
yeah.
I think one of the best definitions or jokes that was made when I talk about how chess. I talked with Jim Mirkovic, Miroslav Mirkovic from Serbia, and it's how chess friendship will work wherever you go. All over the world, in every chess major city, there is somebody who plays chess, and you know him, and he says, "Oh, you're in the city? Come to my place. Come, I'll welcome you." That's how it works. And he said also, chess is like a religion. And
In a way,
you know
yes.
what? Who is just
I agree.
messaging me on Skype? It's Miroslav Mirkovic, and he just said like,
Uh,
somebody's watching
great,
you, even if you don't know it. You know,
great shout out to GM
yeah,
Milkovic, of course. My greetings from my heart, and congratulations to our dear GM for 1,000 members and everything else that is accomplished in your team. I really admire your work. Your, I may say, really hard work in every aspect of your team. So in playing your tournaments and team events, also streaming and everything else. Actually, it's really
okay. And while we were
likable.
talking about chess friendship, very peaceful and very friendly, our two GMs uh, decided to make a
Fighting.
draw, to make a draw,
Yeah,
very friendly. Okay.
but actually, this was a really, really tensed game. It was not some boring draw at all.
Hmm.
And we are switching back, I guess, to some other game. Let us see what we
Yeah.
have here.
Yeah.
Kekic and now
Simple.
Simpon
Oh,
Katmer.
Hungarian friend.
Katmer is
Okay. So
Katmer. Maybe this game Katmer and Dr. Mavix. Dr. Mavix. This Dr. Mavix is my student, ex-student, I may say. This is excellent boy from around Tuzla and Doboj. Klokotnica is the place. And his name is Ismet Mešić. And actually, he's very, very talented young boy. If I may say, he's a few times champion, Bosnian champion in his age group. So
how old is he,
he
by the
knows.
way?
Yeah, he's black, I guess, here.
But how old is he?
Against Katmer, and Katmer is international arbiter
Oh,
and candidate master Bajro Obuća. So
nice.
it's a really interesting game to watch, no matter if it's not a Grandmaster's game, but actually they are playing very well. So now my dear
I think
young
uh,
Ismet is
I think I feel like the arbiter has the upper hand here with
with
those two.
white.
Yeah, the arbiter Katmer and
Okay.
your student is a little bit trouble. He has some kind of initiative, but I think White is being
Yeah, I
just
don't know if this Queen D2 was really great.
yeah
I
because
don't
now
like
he
this.
just loses the pawns.
And maybe now he will, okay, he will defend like this. Uh, oh, wow.
No, that
He
was
found,
not good. That was
he
not good
found
for
some,
black. Yeah,
yes.
there's no time for a king to just come and
But D3,
yeah.
no.
No, I think white pawns
D3,
are
no,
faster.
no, no, too late. I'm sorry, too late. White is winning here,
Yeah,
of course.
yeah. This is
Okay, okay.
yeah. Mr. Tactics. I didn't see what tactics you're referring to. Worship. He had RC3 and then Rook takes F3 earlier. I don't know.
Yeah, yeah, and that was what I meant. He had some chances for attack and missed that. Also, he maybe even
Can you
had.
see which move? By the way.
Yeah, go back, go back, go back. When the rook was on the second and queen was on g3, I guess. Go back, go back. Yeah, maybe. Okay,
Hold
queen
on.
on g3 is already. Okay, check. Queen f4. Oh, now go further.
I just
No,
went
that is.
all the way back now.
Yeah, you did a great job. Too. Okay, okay, okay.
Mess it up here.
Just go on, just go on. Just go on. This is all okay for black, I guess. Go on, go on. I don't know actually if it's okay, maybe not, but on one moment here, now check, and now queen g3, and no, that was bad. Uh, go back, go back. Queen was great on g3, and rook was great on c2. Now black should have played something with the other rook or something to try to attack. Earlier when queen was on g3. But never mind, maybe we can catch up with
Oh,
other
here.
guys. So.
Somewhere in here. Oh,
Oh
aha,
no,
I see what you mean.
queen was on g3.
Yeah,
Queen was
okay.
g3, and maybe he has some motives like
Okay.
other rook on c3 and maybe 4 and even queen h3 threat made very.
So here, at the other game, Simplon won against CM Kekic. Oh, big win. Big
Yeah.
game. So right now, there we have a leader of the tournament, and that's Sean C83. Who's did you say that was?
One young man, successful businessman, and also very good player from Sarajevo. Sam. So help me, my brain. I knew his last name, but doesn't go well. But he's a really good player. I
Yeah,
played him.
definitely, because he has all 5 wins, and he's the only one with the perfect score right now. Simplon has 4.5 out of 5, and are followed by. Okay, John Matos is now made a quick win in the in the 6th round, and tied for the first. Okay, and Atalik is in 4th, Haja is in 6th. Let's see what interesting games we have. We have Kekic versus MK Juice. We have Atalik versus Vlajko. Maybe we should watch that. What do you say?
Yes, that would be nice. That would
Okay.
be nice. So let's watch that.
Okay. Boshu says, oh, Chorovic San.
Yes, Chorov-san. Yes, my friend.
Thank you, keyboard
Sorry, my
97.
my brain just stopped.
Okay, so worship
He will
said,
be mad at me when he will hear that I didn't remember. remember his last name, but hey.
So good. It's late in the evening, so we're all tired.
Yeah.
Okay, so Worship said I have to go. Goodbye, sirs. Thank you for dropping by, Worship, and see you on another
Of course.
day.
Bye-bye. Thank you very much for stepping by.
Okay. So here we have a game between Atalik and Vlaiko. Vlaiko, let me see his last name, Stanisic, I believe. I finally remembered.
Yeah, actually, here Black is doing really fine already and has the initiative. D line and E line, of course. Great knight on B4. A little bit weakened the king, but actually nothing serious because nobody is attacking this king. And on the white side, it's really passive. Now, what is with C3? I guess everything calculated. Maybe the knight from B to C2, maybe, if I see that correctly. Yeah, knight from B to
C2, C2, and then
and even this,
even this, exactly. Wow, nice.
Wow, these are some. But is that all calculated well? Maybe. Wow, no. What is this?
I don't quite get this.
Actually, yeah, this loses
the
on
check,
the spot.
yeah.
Yeah.
Check and you
But
lose both.
if white plays rook d1,
you just lose both rooks, yeah. Here, didn't work.
Okay.
Nice try by Vlaiko, but you're playing a GM. You know.
Yes. Maybe here MK Juic and Kekic.
Okay.
MK Juic is actually CM Juic Ranko, and Kekic is just Kekic, of course. And those are really good players. Armin Kekic.
Armin Kekic seems to have a big advantage already now.
Okay, let's see.
Yeah, he's piece up, being that knight and G3. Is this passed pawn
but
enough?
The problem is actually the clock. So he's really
If there would be no increment here, I think then I would give all the I would give all the chance to MKUH. But right now, I think just the increment will be enough to save get the game for Kekic. Just my opinion. I don't know.
Yes. Actually, maybe he just have enough time to finish his opponent off. Maybe knight d6 and then f7 spot. So that would be enough, I guess. Yeah, actually, 16 seconds, and that was that is actually what.
This is just plenty of time. I don't see what.
If you play well your game, it's quite enough time to have just a few seconds.
And you just resigned.
And I guess now you can see my point when I said I like this tempo with 3 minutes and seconds, of course, because of this.
Games
and it would be
the games are decided by good play and correct play, and not by flagging your opponent.
Yeah, exactly. So I like that more than just to move fast and try to flag the guy, and that's not exactly what I like.
So Sean, Chorovic's games, Sean C83.
Sean, yes.
Sean Chorovic 83 playing against.
Do you know his real name is Sean?
Sean. I thought it was like English or Irish Sean or something. Okay.
Sean, Bosnian, and that is really interesting. I didn't hear for that name anywhere. Sometimes he really plays a great tournament. And in also over the board, I played him quite some times, and he's always dangerous. Sometimes in the finish, he's a little tired, but he plays very well. Also, especially first part of the tournament.
Yeah, it seems like he got a little bit tired. I think, yeah, I don't know if he can win this. I think he just lost here. Yeah, Simplon is just gonna win this.
He's lost here, but hey,
So far,
he had a
great
streak.
term. This is his first
Yeah,
loss.
it's amazing. He had what five wins in a row. So
Yeah. So Simplon is now
main guy.
one of the three guys that are undefeated. He has only one draw and five wins. Jelmatos or Alexis Rikovic has two draws, and so does GM Atalik, Suat Atalik. Sean Chorovic is in fourth with one loss, and Nauskamp. Let's see who that is. I don't know any of these players.
Actually, you pronounce that. If I may interfere,
Yeah,
you pronounce that no use comp.
no use comp.
That means that guy doesn't like to use comp in his play. So that is cheer for that and congratulations for that.
Okay, so
For anyone on lichess or everywhere else on chess.com or chess24 who doesn't want to use comp while he's playing online chess, congratulations to you,
okay.
and keep on going that way. That is
So
important.
what I'm looking at right now is his profile, and that's Enver Muratovic, FIDE master. He
Yes, actually,
says
he's
he
even
is a
after
very proud father of two children, and he is born in 1964 with a FIDE rating of 2029. Thank you,
and
Stuart.
I
This
don't
is a
know if
very,
you knew.
very, very precise information. I like people who know. So this is me. This is who I am, and say it
Yes,
proudly.
yes,
Very
great
assertive
thing.
people.
And
Okay.
many of us, actually many of us knows these guys, and he I don't know if you knew that, but he's an excellent coach, also a musician, and he works very hard, and he's an honest man, and it's I like his nick actually a lot.
Yeah, me
So
too.
his covers a lot.
It fits into Trio
Cool.
Fantastico and Friends motto, by the way.
Yeah,
Okay,
no use count. So great guy, and
so let's watch this game, by the way. So
yeah, why not?
no use com Enver Muratovic versus Amir Hadjic, right? Um,
Yes, Hadrich. So
Hadjovic, I'm sorry.
you will certainly learn a thing or two from Enver Muratovic, no use comp,
Okay.
because he's really like in school. He plays chess just naturally, places his pieces, and he knows what he's doing. Actually, I even think maybe that he has like one or two uh, IM norms. I mean balls or whatever you call it. So he's really good player.
He's a bit
And
stronger than, yeah, stronger than,
as a coach,
yeah.
he's also very appreciated. For instance, our friend uh, Faris is his student, and Dino Markovic. I meant Faris Šunelo and Dino, and I. Okay, now he saves his bishop, but like there are some tactics. Hacha is always dangerous with his tactics, and he's fast. He plays naturally, but to to win a game against Denver is always tough. So make no mistake, he will makes many good moves. practically every game. So.
This is a very strong game. It's a game between two strong FIDE masters.
Yes, yes. And Haja is also, interestingly enough, also a great coach and coach with many, many students. I know him very well, and he's my friend, and he does a great job in coaching. And if someone wants a great coach and not so expensive, I recommend him with all my heart, of course.
Worth
And
checking out.
yes, and Enver has his group, music group,
Oh, really?
rock and roll group. Yeah,
What's the name?
in I couldn't, I cannot remember right now, but you may ask Dino Markovic if he is in the chat, which I mean, I believe he's not. But maybe Keyboard 97 knows if he's in chat. He will help you, I guess.
Well, we'll see. So,
Not maybe right now, but
what do we like here better? I mean,
interesting battle between two bishops and two knights.
yeah.
I actually prefer black because if this knight on h2 can stay on g4, it would be excellent. But there is this h5 move that will kick him off, and I think that black is better here. So now that there is a huge problem with this e pawn.
Yeah, yeah. Black wants to chase, of course, the resign. What did he resign for? Because that knight was a big defender for that castled king. Once that knight has to move away, then the rook comes to g8, and you have all those fields that are being covered by those bishops and rooks, and just
Yeah,
tactics here,
so
tactics there, just gonna collapse here. Yeah, definitely.
now this bishop pairs wins here, but we will see next game with this battle, knights versus bishops.
It's always interesting.
Yeah, and
Depends.
if you can see now, Haja is at first place
Yeah, Haja
with 6
now
points.
leads with
Yeah,
6 out of 7. There are still 19 ongoing games in round 7, I believe. Tiplo is playing against Geometallic, and Sean Chorovic is playing against Trikovic. I think those are two games that we should be focusing at the end of this round. What we see here is that
no, for a moment we lost contact. Okay, now I guess it's okay now.
yeah, yeah, it's okay. So um, I see that Sikovic has two pieces for rook and a pawn, or just rook. Um,
But yeah, also the clock again,
the clock for Sead.
deciding factor in all those games. Actually, I noticed one thing that many good players neglect importance of time control. So that is actually my big problem. Time management, and I lost so many games because of poor time management. That is so
And
important
now it's
topic for
just
everyone.
now it just is this game over. I mean,
I guess it is. I guess actually it is. Maybe, but there is a tactic: knight take a rook, and then bishop c4, and then knight d2.
yeah,
If I see it well, so
I think
take, bishop c4, and then knight d2, it's over. And now you see, GM has his time, and
Yeah, and he just
probably
calculated.
he will see this.
Yeah, and Sean couldn't. It seems like Sean got
But
tired
he
a bit.
didn't.
Yeah.
But actually, it's enough. Bishop f5 also.
Everything works.
Everything works when you have a good position. So that is important to play a really healthy and stable position with pieces on right places. So tactics come with that. You don't just have tactics from nowhere.
Okay,
You
so
have to have
what you're saying is
really,
they should play
yeah.
Joga Bonito, like in soccer, right? Good results comes out. Oh, is this a blunder? No, he can reposition Rook and then just.
Maybe h5 here. It's a bit dangerous. Maybe after this, but stays a threat. Now what about h5? Yeah, and now rook a7 check. Now knight f7 and all that stuff. So what is all that? Maybe king g7. Take no. This looks more and more drawish. But white have a lot of motives to work on, even though it's a really simplified game, but nevertheless.
Definitely.
I don't know. We will see. Now it is because of knight f4, but no, it isn't yet because knight f4. Now it isn't. It's some chances for white for sure. It's a pawn up, and white have something to work with to play for a win. Decent chances now, I guess.
No, bro. Just exchange. You have to just force an exchange where your opponent can be rook
But
up,
now,
but it
yeah,
just lose
but
the
now,
pawn.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Now it's a draw. Actually, I don't know what I
Very,
saw.
very good to find by Simplon, I have to say.
Yeah. Great. So
Good
it's not
pressure.
easy even for the the GMs to win every game. Actually, if you look at the tournament table, GM Atalik had like a 3 draws,
Yeah.
and the rest of the game were
Wins, but
wins
hard
for
fought.
him.
Hard fought.
Yes. And now the first place belongs to GM Jalmatos or Yalmatos, or how do you say it?
Yeah. I don't know. I think that's some kind of Spanish expression. So Helmatos. I don't know what that means.
Helmatos.
I don't know exactly what that means. Probably because for many years now. Oh, hi, Pauline. So Indo Queen is my moderator and also a streamer and chess beginner who recently started playing chess. And I'm gonna give her a shout out as well
And
and say hello.
already a streamer and
Yeah,
moderator.
yeah. She is a very good person, and it doesn't matter if you're not such a good player or something. It's important that you have a proper attitude and you want to learn and that you want to make friends. I think that's my idea of
So
how I
Indo
approach.
Queen, does that mean she's a queen from India or lady
Uh,
from India?
Pauline Zabata is actually um, I think born in United States, and she has a Puerto Rican ancestry, and she lives in Texas, in Houston, I believe. I'm
Oh
not
yeah.
if I'm not mistaken. Oh, so Pauline says I'm at my highest rating ever. Congrats, Indo Queen.
Congratulations, congratulations, of
So
course.
somebody was working on her chess. Good job, and keep working on it. I think, and all the kudos.
Puerto Rican. She says, born there. So Viva Puerto Rico. How do
Viva,
you say?
yeah, Puerto Rican, born there, right? Yeah, you're very welcome, Pauline. So let's see. Eighth round has begun, and
So maybe just a little talk in chat. She says, laughing out loud. Thank you guys. No, not working, but we'll start again now. What will happen when you start to work on chess? It will be
big
really great.
big upsides and potential.
Yeah. So now we are watching games again.
So
So let us see.
maybe I just wanna. I know that I'm getting boring. But I want to
Yeah.
just tell you. So right now, Pauline, we have a memorial tournament in honor of recently deceased FIDE master Sead Rashidovic from Bosnia, and with me in the stream is FIDE master Andrija Obad from Bosnia as well, who came to the idea to organize a memorial tournament in honor of Sead Rashidovic, who was a great chess player and a personality, and was beloved by many of his chess friends. So we see many of them in this tournament, and they decided to play in his honor. And we have FIDE master Alex Sirkuc, who we didn't know. He says I was a um, friends with him many years ago in Belgrade in a chess club called the Red Star, Belgrade, and we didn't know, but he wrote in the chat, and there, many players, just came and they were glad to be part of this. And as we see now, we currently have 81 current players playing in this tournament, which is wow.
It's
Uh,
just amazing for real tournament, over the board tournament. It's amazing number. So I will use this opportunity to say great thank you to everyone come and play this tournament, because this is the way that we show that we are appreciating each other, love each other, and we want to remember one another in every possible way. So it's important, not just those technical or chess things, but also other things. So we have some cheering for Haja now. That is, of course, allowed and welcomed to cheer for your friend.
So maybe we should
Haja
watch.
is doing well. Haja
Uh,
is doing well, actually. He's third
he
place.
already
No?
drew his last game. Or is he playing now against? Yeah, he drew against Simplon. I think that's in
Yes.
the 8th round. And currently, game that they're running are Suresh Taneru against Milichinator, Mr. Injic against Popa 80, Tigerfish against Tarjo, and yeah, Sean.
Maybe to watch this GM game if we can, maybe.
Okay, so he's
To
playing
learn.
against
Oh,
Ray Miami,
but
and
yeah, but where is the rook? Where is the rook on the black side? So
yeah,
not so.
I think Ray Miami is in his yeah. We asked the same question. I think the question should be answered by resigning the game
Yeah,
and
yeah,
saving
I
us all
guess.
the trouble, because this is, I mean, what can
Yeah, I
you
guess.
commentate
But
here?
we have some good games also. So, for instance, Mrja. He's a guy with the strength of FIDE master. He's not yet there, but he certainly have that strength. So
And
maybe
he's
his game against Popa.
and good.
Also, he can play some very good games. So if you wish, we may switch to that game.
Yeah, I think that it's not worth, even if you're watching GM game when you +8. what do you expect to happen? Okay, so
Of course, you're
but
right.
Mr. Injic, Mr. Mrnjic, pardon me. You said he's a tranquil FIDE master, just delivered a checkmate and
Yeah,
against Popa.
very quickly. I guess I was just
Oh,
preparing to watch the game, and all of a sudden it's over.
so
So now, let's see.
maybe Sean versus CM Kekic, I guess. That's one of the most
Yes,
interesting games that's
we
left.
may do
And we see that they played many games against each other, and Kekic is
that.
leading
Yes.
13-8. But Stan is having a very good result against another very good player in Kekic. And what we see here is actually quite equal game. I think that White is actually doing better, but after exchange with Brooks, is he still
White
better?
is doing better. I guess yes, because
Yeah, I
he,
mean,
he
yeah,
had this
definitely,
majority.
definitely. Black looks passive here, and I would give Kekic a deciding advantage in this game from this position. Even the it's not Popa 80 is Boris Popic. Okay, thank you,
Boris
Keyboard.
Popic, yeah.
Thank you, thank you, Keyboard 87. Okay, is this a blunder? Looks like Sean found tactics now, and that Kekic blundered.
Unfortunately, it looks like it is. And now we are seeing that some of the guys in a chat, I mean in tournament chat, are cheering for Hadja, and Hadja is doing really great. He's fourth now on the fourth place. So
But is
he's
this
doing,
over actually? Even with
I guess
quality
it is.
down? No, no, now it is
Now it is,
because there's no way
and
to stop.
especially with this age palm.
Yeah,
And the sad thing is, whenever now, okay, now it doesn't count.
I don't
But
think it
when
really
the
matters.
king is on e5 and you push f6, it's a check. That is sad thing also. For instance,
No, you can
this
even do
this
that.
is
You
easy.
can even do
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
Yeah. So good, good.
And what would you say now? Two GMs at first and second place. So
Yeah, and we have
step by step, they are showing their best.
yeah. So Jan Matos or Alex Astrikovic has 7 out of 8, while Atalik has 6.5 out of 8. So it will be, and Simplon actually, our Hungarian friend with a strong rating of 24.3 is in third position, while Haja is in fourth, with also three players with 6.5, I think. Uh,
Yeah, very tense tournament actually.
so,
Maybe someone wouldn't expect that because of just of the titles and everything, but it isn't so easy when you are playing Blitz.
oh,
Uh,
Worship is back. Says, yeah, I made it back. Very nice, Worship. You have something to watch, I
yeah,
guess.
welcome back, our friend. So
So let's see what happens here. We have two remaining games between Suresh Taneru and Michanator. Actually, interesting game. It looks like that black is uh, that white is winning, but this king is exposed, so he cannot escape the checks. Can he? Can he just
oh,
escape checks and then
but
convert
but
his
but
position?
but the question is how actually.
I don't.
It's always like some kind of a threat. You see now. Check now maybe. I don't know if this is something.
This is very yeah. Now gonna just the queen is just gonna go back, but there are no checks now. Oh, this was terrible. What are you doing? Come on. How come you didn't
Oh,
see?
now rook h4. Now rook
Yeah.
h4 is over. So it's blunder.
Okay.
So
Blanderissimo.
enough is enough now.
Yeah. Good. Good.
And
Good.
maybe I can use this opportunity. Maybe how many games while we are waiting. Maybe a few words about our Sead Rashidovic. He was a FIDE master, long-time member of the chess club Sarajevo. Passed away in Visoko. This is one town in Bosnia, and he was really appreciated among his colleagues, and there is a really nice and I would say touching article about him. If you have the website I gave you, you may put that on chat. So he was known even in former Yugoslavia, and he was really great guy. And our international master Runic Zoran
I have
says about
the website. I don't know if you can just directly translate to English. So for those
him.
who are interested in.
Yeah. And actually in that article, our international master says he actually told about his experience with Seiya, and that was very cute experience. It is worth
Yeah.
mention that, and also to read in peace, maybe in English for those who speaks English. But he had a great respect for this player. So
Okay, so
only the words of respect. So
so
for instance, he had especially striking game against the former world champion Boris Spassky, and he beat Spassky in a great style. So that is one detail from that article. And all in all, one great guy and good soul, as our IM Zoran Runic put it that way, and I agree. So it's great to remember such a guy like Sead Rashidovic. And actually, I don't know if you you put the link there. So everyone is encouraged to read for yourself.
so yeah.
You, yeah, sorry,
There are
sorry.
many chess workers around the world that you know sometimes get unnoticed or not being credited enough. And I'm guessing
Yeah,
Seat is one of them. And at least we took this opportunity to just remember him for great person he was, for a great chess player he was. Beating former world champion Spassky is not a simple task, mind you,
yeah.
and it takes a great chess player to do it. And yeah,
There was a blunder from Simplon
yeah,
size
okay.
side
And Worship is asking
earlier.
us, do you know Chulum 2007? We all do know him. He's a
Yeah,
young player with a lot of potential, and
from Tuzla, from my town, from
yeah,
my
from the
city. So
town of where Andrea is from, and he's a very familiar. Of course, we know him, Worship. Um, so, but we just took a minute or two, just even we watching a great game with Simplon and other games and the game between Haja
Now,
I'm and
maybe watch that game. I don't know which game we are watching. Maybe Haja. Yeah, I would leave it there.
yeah.
So one thing is great about Haja. He's a fearless and great attacker, and when he sees a chance for attacking a king, he really do his thing and made a wonders sometimes. So,
Yes.
but this position is not so easy to accomplish some attack or something.
I I I think that both players have their kings a little bit unsafe. I think
Yes,
I think that actually White King is a little bit more unsafe. Those two pawns on G and F files are a little bit awkwardly placed around the White King, but then again, Queen castling, then pawn
and
on A5
this is
is.
important and dangerous. This knight f4 move, and now it follows knight g6. We are making a stream right now for sometimes in the future, maybe. I don't know how much.
Okay, so yeah, so Haji is actually making an improvement here, and to defend, I think that
Yeah, no, he's
Black,
really attacking.
I think Black has to make some concession, probably lose the pawn on h5, which is I like actually his player the chances against Alexis Sikovic better. If I would like, I
Yes,
mean,
yes,
I might be
me too.
a little bit out of my league here, but if I'm liking somebody and would like to be playing on some side, I would be liking. I like better to play from white sides now because it
Yeah.
seems like yeah he has to give up the pawn
Like
on
what to
h5,
do exactly right now? What to do to defend black
and then he made
positions?
yeah he made a sacrifice and uh, uh, black he couldn't take with the pawn, but then what to do? Will he
But
just
what
yeah? And then
what
those pawns. I
he
mean, this is even worse. This is absolutely terrible for black.
yes, actually, yeah. White just
Now, but
retreat his.
yeah,
But look at this now.
this looks like a crazy
Oh,
game, crazy
yeah,
hazardous game.
completely crazy. Yeah. Now, now this is not so great. So, for instance, but what is this? Both sides has
I mean, I don't know what's going on here.
chances, but I guess black is now in a better position to attack and how to defend queen g2.
Oh yeah, this queen is coming.
And now queen g2, f2, and queening f1. So actually, it looks now.
Now it looks absolutely terrible.
Now it's yeah, now it's over. I
Yeah,
guess.
you just you can't. Yeah. Um, yeah, Sikovic is just now in cruising here. Yeah. But it looked at some point it looked like that Hadjer was absolutely winning. I don't know how it turned out. I don't know. It looks like it went like this. Yeah.
Now, if you excuse me, my friend, I will just make a little break, just a
Okay.
small break, and I will come back.
Sure, no problem. Um,
Okay.
let's see. What's next interesting game here? I think we have 5 remaining games in the round 9 of 11 here, and maybe game between Katmir, young Bosnian talent, and Kekic. And Kekic is in time trouble. I think Katmir is gonna. win this. No, it ended up in draw. Crazy how Kekic managed to draw that. He preferred black. I don't know what to think about the previous game. You're talking between Jalmatus and Hadra. I don't know. I didn't know what to think about it because it was terrible. At one moment, I saw one guy winning, and then another thing. Okay, so ninth round is over. Still Jalmatos, Alex Stikovic and Suat Atalik are in lead with 8 and 7.5. First and second, the Vlaiko Stanisic is in third with 7 points out of 9. And you have Simplon who lost previous game by a blunder. We didn't see that game. And Enver Muratovic, I think no use comp, is in fourth and fifth. So which interesting game we can watch? Vlaiko Stanisic versus Alex Strikovic, or Enver Muratovic versus Atlik. Yeah, let's see John Matos. Okay, this started with the fireworks here. Is this a theory? I don't know, because it went so fast. I didn't even see what's going on, and they are already in the middle game.
So I'm back.
Yeah.
What happened in meantime?
Okay, so round 9 ended. Round 10 started, and Alex Strikovic is paired. Alex Strikovic Helmatos, or Helmatos is paired against Vlajko Stanisic, while Enver Muratovic no use comp is paired against Atlik. So which game do you prefer to watch?
Maybe Atalik against our FM Enver Muratovic no use comp. Maybe that would be a nice game.
Okay. Let's
watch. If you may watch that.
Yes. Now, okay. Now there's a pin here, and so I'm guessing black wants to liberate center to use both of his bishop, while black wants to.
But F5 was a great move, and now already the initiative F4.
Yeah, I'm just seeing it as a try to by black to open up the lines for rook and bishop there.
Yeah, for two bishops, for sure.
But
maybe only remaining rook now will come into the party, I guess. But
not this pawn is a little bit tricky to.
I was actually.
Vent. But now that
actually,
yeah.
Maybe I was just a little bit confused that black took on e5, but actually he have great arguments for that.
Because he was gaining the pawn, right?
Yeah, of course. And that f3 pawn is also really great pawn, but if you reduce your material to the great extent, maybe some things will change and white will have his own chances to survive. We will see. Interesting concept is to change your pieces when you are worse.
Yeah,
because yeah,
you just reducing your opponent's chances of creating attacking chances. You know, in especially when you have a bishop pair. I didn't quite understand the reason between giving up the bishop pair, even for a pawn. I don't think that pawn was that.
Yeah, also, I thought black would just play, for instance, rook from A to E8 and keep the pressure, but he assessed that this position is also more than enough for playing for a win. So
I mean, GM would know better than me. I don't know about you, but should I say like GM is better than me because he would assess the situation better? Just see, I have a pawn there and I can work it out in the position with pawn up. I don't know. Is that how you think? How would
But if you can see, it's all about some natural feeling about the position, and also using your sense of
yeah?
assessment
Well,
correctly, position
I think
and intuition.
yeah, I think our assessment was similar because I saw that giving up the bishop pair would lead to a drawish game where even though you're a pawn up, I don't see clearly way to make progress in the position.
Of course. Now, for instance, let's say white plays like this, and then other rook on h1 and bishop on g4. Just one idea, and try to capture on f3. Of course, black wants it peacefully. He has his own ideas here.
So the simple idea
But
is to pin there, and if bishop takes, then just pin it and try to win it. Pin it to win it. I don't know if that makes sense. Any sense? Yeah.
yeah, but for instance, now
I mean,
maybe
bishop
yeah,
cannot take
white.
ever and then hope not to get punished if he takes. Just you take and then rook comes to f5, the other rook, and three.
But look at this now, c4, and now this white rook is useful more than before, but of course black is just simply better. There is no doubt about that. But
I'm
if
not so
he
sure if
will
he's clearly better
convert,
now. Is it clearly better now? Oh, okay. The white just gave up that pawn on
yeah,
e2, and now it's a little
this
bit
is the point now. This is the point. Rook b2 and now all the other stuff.
collapsed because you have to relocate your resources somewhere else, and it's tricky already there.
Of course, there's yet work to be done, but
Quite understand it. Why not just take that pawn and just try to? I mean,
gaining some maybe some time.
yeah, no. How
But what
actually?
now if I just capture that pawn on
Yeah,
a2?
yeah. That's what I was uh, thinking about. Take that pawn. But now, if you take that pawn, can Black King just like
Yeah, yeah.
escape all the checks?
Actually, white get
I
quite
think,
some
yeah, because now
compensation.
Black has to come all play king on the dark squares just to prevent some kind of a checkmate where you lose rook, move away. You know,
Yeah, but
can you avoid
black will avoid
checkmates until
put
the
your
end?
king on e7 or something.
Can you avoid checkmates until the rest of the
King
game?
f8, king a7, and then king e8. That that is probably the point.
Uh-huh. Okay.
If you give a check, now king e7 and then king e8. So you gain a tempo, and then white can never leave this d line because of bishop d3.
Yeah, but now he's threatening checkmate even, no? Wait, what is he doing? No, he's not. But he can just back, losing the rook. Wow, what is going on here? Does Black has enough to lose a rook there?
But
Yeah,
there is at least perpetual now. Oh yeah, this bishop d3 and now. But this is not winning anymore, so
Yeah, that's what I'm
Everything
asking.
changes.
I think
No. What do you think
I
about
think
this position?
yeah, this is like I felt like Black was winning and then he messed it up somehow in the time
it,
pressure. No,
it ends in a draw now, you see. It's amazing.
very good
I
resource.
I told you, no use comp is no kidding player. So
Wow, he's
yeah,
definitely wasn't kidding in this game. He found some
yes.
incredible resources.
And did you notice how persistent he was? Patient. He was just lost and
Yeah, definitely.
patiently
Yeah,
defending and everything. So,
I like that persistence. I myself am quite persistent guy. If I we just mentioned it before, and I like this against all the odds against GM. He found probably lost his position, but you have to find all the moves, and it's not easy. No, he found some incredible resources. I couldn't believe
I
it.
will congratulate no use comp.
Okay, so Laiko won, lost against Gelmatos, so his Gelmatos clearly gonna win now, because he's leading by 1 point
It
now.
looks like that. It looks like that. And if you see the
Because
additional criteria, it's 53.75 for Helmatos and
even if
47 for
Alex Tasikovic wins the next game, and I mean he loses the next game, and Atlik wins, it's hard to imagine that.
Yes. I agree. It looks like the tournament is over. At least,
Regarding the
yeah,
position number one,
yeah,
the winner of the tournament.
yeah.
But we have Simplon and Haja in the number four with 7.5. So what game is Katmer with versus Chada? That's the last game of the round 10, right?
So, guess what game we may watch. So,
Yeah.
it's over.
So
Yeah.
so Katmer
So the
won.
last game,
It's the
the last game,
last
it
round.
was
Yeah.
quite a tournament. I may tell you.
Is it
So
no? No. There's one more round, right?
let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Yeah. So
No, I guess this is the last one.
yeah, this is the last
This
round.
is
Uh,
last round. Yeah,
yeah,
last round.
last round. And see what we have now. Alex Sikovic will have to suffer against no, Enver Muratovic, and
Yeah. Yeah, you're
and
right.
Atalik is playing against Pada Pada. Who is Pada Pada? Do we
Oh,
have
I can.
keyboard Tomisov Tomic? So he wrote, I guess, he wrote his bidder rating and his name. I guess I hope that's correct.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
so we're
probably.
cheering for Noyus Comp Enver Muratovic, FIDE Master Enver Muratovic, to make it tough for yet another Grandmaster. Can he make it? Can he make some
He's a
another
miracle guy.
yeah resilient game in the last position probably where he made good resources and draws or wins
Now
the game?
he get his wings, and look at this knight, beautiful knight on b4.
Yeah, I definitely like that.
And I can tell you right now, it won't be easy task for white to just win this game. So let us see what happens.
This looks like classic Indo. This looks like classical Indo
King's
king in
Indian
defense.
position,
Classic, yeah.
yeah, yeah.
And
At
this,
least structure,
yeah, the
the
structure
features. So.
looks very much so. And I hate to play this as white against black. Uh,
Why is that? If you consider that you have the central pawn, central squares
I don't know, just
and
tough to
more,
play. The king's Indian defense is so good, and I usually don't know how to play these positions. Like I'm
at
terrible.
the
I
moment, at the moment when you think you are doing great, there are some tactics and everything else. So yeah, I agree.
Yeah, King's
I am a
Indian
King's
is.
Indian player myself with black pieces, but lately, I guess this bayonet line or variation did some great damage to King's Indian, at
Yeah,
least for now, but we will see how that goes.
yeah, but
Of course.
you have to grind the
Sorry.
game. Many games I played as white here, just that on the king side, blacks has all the initiative, and black is white is forced to grind on queen side. But I don't see the resource in between. That bayonet attack is not happening here. No.
No, no, not here, not here. But I just mentioned that because white find that variation to be great resource for fighting black in King's Indian. So I know some GMs, at least one, who told me I just don't play regular King's Indian anymore because of some stuff. Also, there is this structure with knight f3 and g3 fianchetto of like square
Somehow,
bishop and then d4 and everything else. So it's very, very tough to play that position against white because everything is so solid. And here also, if you imagine f5, for instance, here, and rook e6, and
I don't know
I don't know.
who do I prefer here. I'm not quite sure
I prefer white because of
because there are no
the
pawns in.
line and
Yeah,
e6 square and bishop pair and everything else. It's obvious that I could only dream position like this. And where is the game for black? Where is the initiative or compensation? I don't see it.
it's.
And Worship says he prefers black,
I think he said that for a
but
game 5 rounds ago or something.
yeah, that is about my concentration. Of course,
But okay.
it's very low now.
Yeah, I was expecting this move, rook to e6. That was expected move probably.
Now I think even that white wouldn't care to
Yeah.
give
So
another
Enver Muratovic
rook.
just resigned because this was gonna be slow
Yeah,
that
too
this game.
much, too much. Yes, yes, this would be too much.
So I'm guessing that Strikovic is the winner of the tournament. Clearly, there's
Yeah,
nobody
I
who
will.
can catch him.
I will put my congratulations to the victor.
And
Uh,
with two draws, one against Simplon and another one against Atalik, won all the rest of the games with a great performance and tiebreak. Yeah, Atalik had more draws. And see what's going on game versus Pada Pada. I think
yeah.
he's a fair to say a big favorite here. Not mistaken. Uh, and now, yeah, I think Pada Pada's um, is it Tomislav Tomic, that real name, that he's just being crushed here by Atalik. Uh, but
Now I'm just writing something in chat so that people know that I'm really, really thankful for all those guys that played this tournament. So great. Thank you for everyone. And
and
yeah,
Jelmatot
there
is
was like,
saying thanks for the tournament. A lot of
yes,
greetings, and I'll drink one plum brandy for a set. Yeah, that's very
yeah,
nice.
yeah.
And
He's really
yeah,
nice guy.
very nice from. I'm gonna write also in the chat. Congrats, Alex and Win.
Yeah, of course, of course. He will appreciate that, of course.
Okay, so Atlic is fighting. I think Easy is second place, if I'm not mistaken. If he manages to
Yes,
convert this position,
and there is a fight for the third place, I guess.
so
Pada
it's
pada
between Simplon and Haja, right? So Haja
Yes,
is
and
playing against Sean,
yeah,
which is not easy.
no, it isn't easy.
But he has a
And
fairly good you know, score against him. But easy not, and they're both in time trouble, so to speak. Um, I think
now white is even below 10 seconds. Maybe bishop e2. No. You see this resource. They are
wow.
proceeding fight. So now actually it's not easy for anyone of those two.
I think this bro.
It looks like that, so I don't see how one of them can change things. So
Gonna shuffle with the rook
just
six, I
not to
guess.
play, just not to play on 8th rank with the king. That would be disaster. Everything else, I guess, is fine. So Vlaiko is now at this point on 3rd place, and Simplon is 4th, but playing.
We're waiting Simplon and Haja to
Yeah.
finish their games. Simplon is playing against Krivaya. Another drawish game, rook ending, like in a game
Yeah.
between Haja and Sean.
I don't know if you agree, but it was a great fighting tournament, and
Definitely, it
although
wasn't easy
there,
either.
yeah,
Yeah, in the end, two GMs got to the first two position in the tournament, but they had many tough
yeah,
opponents and games with with excellent players. Yeah, still Sean versus Haji is a draw. I don't see anything. They both rooks are restricting opposing king's movement. You buy simple games.
Mogu, maybe I can put your link and say to the people that they may look at the stream later
Yeah, they
of
might
this
look the
video.
stream. Maybe I should also maybe I should let me see. I did record this stream. I decided not to play any music. I usually play music because I wanted.
Yeah, thank you very much for that. I think it's a wise decision.
Yeah, so we can. Yeah, it ended in the draw. San versus Raja as I expected, and
So this is the end.
Atalik
Simple is
won his game as expected, and this other game
congratulations.
also ended in a draw. So tournament ended as we saw before. Alex Asikovic, aka Jelmatos, GM Jelmatos, won by 10th out of 9. Atalik is second with 9 out of 11, 10th of 11, pardon. And Simple got the third place with 8, but better tiebreaker versus Haja and Vlaiko, right?
Yeah, yeah. Although two GMs finished in first two places, it was a really exciting tournament, and other had their own chances. Sam get tired a little bit in the end, but played a really nice tournament. Katmer also a little
Yeah.
bit surprised for me, although he know how to play chess, and Krivaya and everyone else. So thank all those guys for participating, and of course, great thank you for doing this stream. I'm really thankful, and I hope we will do some more stuff together.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna upload this video also on YouTube, so people. I mean, if you put on Twitch the video, that's why I didn't play music, because put on Twitch, it will disappear in 2 weeks, like in 14 days. You know.
Yeah, yeah.
But if you put on YouTube, it'll stay there, and I think we properly commentated. We didn't make any mistakes. There is no reason not to be there forever. There, I think. I mean, I think
Yeah,
we
yeah,
can
of
make
course.
more thing like that. That's why no music, no nothing, and I think this stay there. Many great games.
So, Daniel, my dear
I mean,
friend, thank you
if
very
you
much.
agree, I think because
Yeah, yeah, of course.
I didn't consult you about that YouTube thing. But if you agree and if you find the video that it's okay with for you to stay on YouTube, and then there is no reason I think not to be there.
But of course, you do your great job. Whatever you do with all your heart. So I'm really thankful and grateful for this effort to do this stream. This was not some kind of a top GM's tournament or anything, but for me it was really great experience, and I'm thankful for all the participants, and really it means something to all of us when we remember each other and help each other. That is a great thing. And also thank you for your effort in your team, also in cooperation with other your colleagues, streamers and everything else. I wish you all the best.
Okay.
Thank you for taking me
And,
in this stream. So
I'm very thankful to everybody in the tournament, and thankful to you for agreeing to make this stream together with me, and to Kibor for his information, and also in a spirit of cooperation between in a regional cooperation between us. I think I'm gonna rate Chiquitas, our Slovenian friends, we're also streaming at the moment, and I mean we don't have many viewers, and we have 5, but still 5 very patient viewers
persistent
who
viewers. Yeah.
did put up with me and Andro. I mean, we did this, play it by our ears. You know how you say, play by your hearts, and hope to everything sticks. I think we did a good commentary. I mean, in on being on the level, because this was very quality tournament,
Yeah.
with the great
So
players.
thank you all, and I will say bye bye for now. We will see soon. We will
Okay,
see each
so
other soon.
we'll just wait
Till next time.
yeah, thanks everybody. Oh, hi Bobby. So Bobby is my friend from France.
Hi, Bobby.
Thank you for a quick hello. We just ended the stream. I see that you were there,
At the right moment he came. So
Yeah, thanks for being here. Just ended a very good tournament, but I'll show you the link and you can rewatch it afterwards. We had a very good tournament. We're just gonna
so bye bye to everyone.
send our
My love
viewers
to
to
everyone, to
Chiquitas,
you, Daniel.
and goodbye, and say
Thank
hello to
you.
Chiquitas and follow them. Okay,
Okay. Thank you very much, and bye bye for now.
bye. Okay. Završili smo, sad ću samo da